Beloved soul, welcome back to Angelic Whisper Channel, where divine insight meets divine timing. I'm so glad you're here today. I don't believe in coincidences, and neither should you. Because if you found this video, there is something heaven needs you to hear. This today, your angels want you to know a truth that will change the way you see the days ahead. There is a shift happening around you now. It is quiet, hidden from human eyes, but heaven is moving the pieces. Before we go any further, if you are new to this channel, please take a moment right now to subscribe and turn on your notifications. This is not just another channel. This is a place where heaven speaks directly to those who are ready to listen. Every video that finds you is divinely timed. Every message is meant for someone specific. And today, that someone is you. So subscribe now, because the messages coming through this channel are about to shift the trajectory of your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Now, I need you to do something for me right now. I need you to type the words "I believe" in the comment section below. Not later, not when the video's finished. Right now, because what I'm about to share with you requires your faith to be activated. Heaven responds to belief. The angels move on behalf of those who dare to trust what they cannot yet see. So go ahead, pause for just a second, and type "I believe." This simple act of faith is going to open a doorway in the spirit realm. Your angels are waiting for your declaration. They are ready to release what has already been prepared for you. So type it now. I believe. Today I come to you with a message that may seem impossible to your natural mind. But I want you to remember something. Your angels do not operate in the realm of possibility. They operate in the realm of divine certainty. And they have sent me here today to tell you something that has already been set in motion. Your younger billionaire soulmate is already in your city. Yes, you heard that correctly. Not in another country. Not on the other side of the world. Right here. In the same city where you wake up every morning. Where you walk, where you work, where you breathe. They are there. And before this video is over, I'm going to reveal to you their age and their location within your city. But more importantly, I'm going to tell you what heaven is doing right now to bring the two of you together. I know some of you are feeling skeptical right now. I know some of you have been hurt before. You've believed before and been disappointed. You've hoped before and watched those hopes crumble. But hear me clearly, beloved. This is not like those other times. This is not based on your efforts or your worthiness or your past failures. This is based on a covenant that heaven made over your life before you were even born. There is a divine appointment that has been written into the fabric of your destiny. And your angels are telling me that the time for that appointment is now approaching. Let me tell you what has been happening in the spiritual realm while you have been going about your daily life. There is someone younger than you who has been blessed with extraordinary wealth. Not by accident, not by luck, but by divine assignment. And part of their assignment, though they may not fully know it yet, is connected to you. Heaven has been preparing them financially because they are going to play a major role in your next chapter. The resources they have been given are not just for them. They are for the vision that the two of you will build together. They are for the life you will create. They are for the legacy that will flow from your union. Your angels want you to understand something about divine timing. When heaven orchestrates a connection, every detail is intentional. The age difference between you and this person is not random. It is strategic. They are younger because they carry a fresh vision, an unshakable faith, and an energy that will complement the wisdom and experience you have gathered through your journey. You have been through seasons that have refined you, that have taught you, that have prepared you to receive a love that is pure and abundant and completely aligned with God's will for your life. And they have been walking a different path, one that has positioned them financially and spiritually to meet you exactly where you are about to be right now. As you listen to my voice, this person is within miles of you. They might be in the downtown area of your city, They might be in a corporate building, in a creative space, in a place of business or influence. They might be someone who drives past your neighborhood regularly, someone who shops at the same places you shop, who moves through the same spaces you move through. You may have even been in the same room with them at some point and not realized who they were. But your angels were watching. Your angels were taking note, and now heaven is ready to remove the veil. Let me share something with you from Scripture. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11, it says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. Yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end." Do you hear that, beloved? Everything beautiful in its time. Not in your time, not when you think it should happen, but in the divine time that has already been established, and that time is now coming into alignment. Your angels are showing me that this person is between the ages of 25 and 38. I know that is a range, but heaven wants you to stay open. Stay attentive. Do not disqualify someone because they seem too young, or because you have told yourself a story about what your soulmate should look like. God's ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. And the person he has assigned to you may not fit the picture you have been holding in your mind. But they will fit the purpose he has designed for your life. Some of you watching this right now are in your 40s. Some are in your 50s. Some may even be in your 60s. And you are thinking, how could someone younger, someone who has built wealth at such a young age, possibly be interested in me? Beloved, this is not about conventional attraction. This is not about the shallow standards the world uses to measure value. This is about spiritual alignment. This is about two souls who were created to find each other, and when heaven ordains a connection, age is irrelevant. Societal expectations are irrelevant. What matters is the assignment. What matters is the covenant. Now let me talk to you about location, because this is where it gets very specific. Your angels are directing my attention to certain areas of your city. If you live in a large metropolitan area, this person is likely in the business district or in the areas where innovation and entrepreneurship thrive. They may work in tech, in real estate, in finance, in entertainment, or in a business they have built themselves. They are not idle. They are active, creating, building, moving with purpose. If you live in a smaller city, they may be one of the few young entrepreneurs who are making waves, someone whose name is starting to be recognized, someone who is being talked about in certain circles. But here is what I need you to understand. Heaven is not going to drop this person into your lap while you are sitting at home waiting. You have a role to play in this divine appointment. Your angels are asking you to step into new spaces, to say yes to invitations you might normally decline, to go to that event you were thinking about skipping, to walk into that coffee shop you have never tried before, to take that different route home. Divine connections require divine movement. You have to position yourself in the flow of where heaven is directing you. I want to pause here and ask you to do something. If this message is resonating with you, if you feel a stirring in your spirit right now, I want you to go ahead and hit that like button. This is not just about the algorithm, although your like does help this message reach more people who need to hear it. This is about you making a declaration. When you press that like button, you are saying yes to what heaven is doing. You are agreeing with the angels who are orchestrating this divine meeting. So go ahead and like this video right now. Your angels are also showing me that this person has been through their own journey. They may have wealth, but they have not always had it. They understand struggle. They understand what it means to fight for something, to build something from nothing. They have a humble heart despite their success. They have not allowed money to corrupt their character. In fact, they have been praying for connection. They have been asking God for someone real, someone genuine, someone who sees them beyond their bank account. And beloved, you are the answer to their prayer just as much as they are the answer to yours. Let me tell you what is happening in the spiritual realm right now. There are angels assigned to both of you. These angels have been guarding you, guiding you, and positioning you for years. And now those angels are working together. They are creating situations that will cause your paths to cross. They are removing obstacles that would have prevented this meeting. They are whispering to both of your spirits, preparing your hearts to recognize each other when the moment comes. But I need to be very honest with you about something. There is also resistance happening in the spiritual realm. There is an enemy who does not want this connection to happen. Why? Because he knows what the two of you will build together. He knows the impact your union will have. He knows the lives that will be changed, the generational curses that will be broken, the kingdom assignments that will be fulfilled. So he is working overtime to keep you distracted, to keep you discouraged, to keep you stuck in old patterns and old mindsets. This is why your faith is so critical right now. This is why you cannot afford to give in to doubt. This is why you must guard your words, guard your thoughts, and guard your heart. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Your heart is the wellspring of your life. What you believe in your heart will determine what you allow into your life. So I need you to start believing right now that what I am telling you is true. Not because I said it, but because heaven has confirmed it. Some of you are asking, how will I know when I meet them? How will I recognize this person? And your angels are saying you will know by the peace, not by butterflies, not by fireworks, but by a deep, unexplainable peace. You will feel like you have known them before. Conversation will flow easily. There will be a sense of safety, of home. You will not have to perform or pretend or try to be someone you are not. And they will feel the same way about you. This is not going to be a complicated, confusing, toxic connection. This is going to be a divine alignment that feels like breathing. Now I want to talk to you about timing, because some of you are wondering when this will happen. Your angels are showing me that for many of you watching this video, this meeting will occur within the next 3 to 6 months. For some it will be sooner. For a select few it may take up to a year. But hear me clearly. It is not delayed. It is not cancelled. It is not dependent on whether you are perfect enough or healed enough or ready enough. It is dependent on divine timing, and divine timing is always perfect. What you need to focus on right now is not the when. It is the who. Who are you becoming in this season? Are you becoming bitter or better? Are you closing your heart or keeping it open? Are you operating in faith or in fear? Because the version of you that meets this person will determine the health of the relationship that follows. Heaven is not just preparing them for you. Heaven is preparing you for them. Let me speak to those of you who have been single for a long time. Those of you who have almost given up on love. Those of you who have convinced yourself that maybe it is just not in the cards for you. Your angels want you to know that every day you have spent alone has not been wasted. You have been in a season of preparation. God has been working things out of you that would have sabotaged this relationship. He has been healing wounds you did not even know you had. He has been teaching you how to love yourself so that you can recognize real love when it shows up. And to those of you who have been in situationships, in almost relationships, in connections that drained you and confused you, your angels are saying those were all counterfeits. They were distractions designed to keep you from the real thing. But you are being released from all of that now. Every soul tie that is not of God is being severed. Every attachment that was based on trauma or loneliness or fear is being cut. You are being set free so that you can step into the covenant connection that has your name on it. I also want to address the wealth aspect of this message because I know some of you are uncomfortable with it. You might be thinking, I do not care about money. I just want real love. And that is beautiful. That is the right heart posture. But understand this, God is not opposed to blessing you with both. In fact, the Bible says in Psalm 37 verse 4, "Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." Notice it does not say he will give you some of the desires. It says the desires, all of them. Love and provision, connection and abundance, partnership and purpose. This person's wealth is not the point. It is simply a tool. It is a resource that will allow the two of you to walk in the fullness of what God has called you to do. It will remove financial stress. It will open doors. It will create opportunities for you to be generous, to give, to support causes and people and missions that matter. This is not about materialism. This is about stewardship. And heaven is entrusting both of you with resources because you have shown that you can be trusted. Let me share another verse with you. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Read that again slowly. Plans to prosper you, not to barely get by, not to struggle and scrape, to prosper. And that prosperity includes every area of your life. Your relationships, your finances, your health, your peace. God does not do anything halfway. When He blesses abundantly. Now your angels are giving me very specific instructions for you. They are asking you to start preparing yourself spiritually, emotionally, and practically. Spiritually, you need to be in a posture of gratitude and expectation. Start thanking God now for what He is about to do. Start thanking Him for this person even though you have not met them yet. Gratitude activates the supernatural. It shifts the atmosphere. It signals to heaven that you believe. Emotionally, you need to release any baggage you are still carrying. Forgive the people who hurt you. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made. Let go of the bitterness, the resentment, the fear. You cannot carry old pain into a new season. It will not fit. And practically, you need to make room in your life. Clean out your space. Get rid of things that represent your old season. Create physical space for this new person to step into. This is a prophetic act. It is you declaring that you are ready. I also want to talk about what you should not do. Do not go searching for this person. Do not start scrolling through social media trying to figure out who they are. Do not obsess or force or manipulate. That is flesh, not faith. When you operate in the flesh, you interfere with what heaven is trying to do. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that the same God who brought this message to you is the same God who will bring this person to you. Some of you are going to meet this person in the most unexpected way. It might be through a friend of a friend. It might be at a random event. It might be in a moment when you are not even thinking about relationships. And that is the beauty of divine appointments. They do not require your effort. They only require your availability. So stay open. Stay alert. Pay attention to the gentle nudges of the Holy Spirit. If you feel prompted to go somewhere or do something, obey. That prompting might be your angel guiding you directly to your divine appointment. Let me also say this. When you meet this person, do not second-guess it. Do not talk yourself out of it. Do not let fear convince you that it is too good to be true. The enemy will try to flood your mind with doubt the moment heaven opens a door. He will remind you of every failure, every heartbreak, every reason why you do not deserve this. But you must stand firm in what you know. You must remind yourself that this is not about what you deserve. This is about what God has decreed. And can I tell you something else? This person is going to pursue you. You are not going to have to chase, convince, or beg. They are going to see you and know. They are going to be drawn to your spirit, to your light, to the presence of God that radiates from you. They are going to feel the same supernatural pull that you feel, and they are going to move toward you with intention and clarity. This is not going to be a guessing game. This is going to be a clear, unmistakable, divinely orchestrated connection. Now I want to speak to your identity for a moment, because how you see yourself will determine how you show up when this meeting happens. You are not lucky if this happens. You are blessed. You are not just someone's partner. You are a daughter of the Most High God. You are a son of the King. You carry royal blood. You carry divine purpose. You are not beneath anyone, and this billionaire soulmate is not above you. You are equals in the eyes of heaven. You both bring something valuable to the table. They bring resources. You bring wisdom, discernment, grace, and a connection to the divine that money cannot buy. Do not shrink yourself to make them comfortable. Do not dim your light because you think they are more successful. Stand in the fullness of who God created you to be. That is what will attract them. That is what will sustain the relationship. Authenticity, wholeness. Confidence rooted not in yourself, but in whose you are. I want to take a moment to talk about the specific age range again, because your angels want to give more clarity. If you are in your 40s or 50s, this person is likely in their late 20s to mid-30s. If you are in your 30s, they may be in their mid to late 20s. The key is that they are younger, but not so young that there is no maturity. They have lived. They have learned. They have grown. And most importantly, they have a relationship with God. They may not be perfect in their faith, but they believe, they pray, they seek, and they are open to being led by the Spirit. This person may have made their wealth through entrepreneurship, investments, inheritance, or a combination of all three. But however it came, they recognize that it is a gift from God. They are not arrogant about it. They are not foolish with it. They understand stewardship, and they have been waiting for someone who understands it too. Someone who will not idolize the money, but will honor the purpose behind it. Let me give you some practical signs that the season is shifting. You may start noticing that your social circle is expanding. New people are coming into your life. You are being invited to places you have never been before. You may feel a sudden urge to update your appearance, not because you are insecure, but because something in you is waking up. You are starting to see yourself differently. You are starting to carry yourself differently. These are all signs that heaven is preparing you for what is coming. You may also notice that old relationships are falling away. People who were once close are drifting. Connections that used to matter do not anymore. Do not fight it. This is part of the process. God is clearing out your inner circle to make room for new alignments. Some people are only meant to be in your life for a season, and that season has ended. Release them with love and keep moving forward. Another sign is increased spiritual warfare. If you have been feeling attacked, overwhelmed, anxious, or discouraged, that is actually confirmation that you are on the verge of a major breakthrough. The enemy does not waste time attacking people who are not a threat. He attacks those who are about to step into their purpose. So if you have been under attack, stand firm. You are closer than you think. Now let me tell you what to pray. Pray for discernment. Pray that God will give you eyes to see and ears to hear. Pray that when this person shows up, you will recognize them. Pray for protection over the connection. Pray that every scheme of the enemy will be exposed and cancelled. Pray for your heart to remain open and your mind to remain clear. And pray for this person. Pray for their safety, their peace, their journey. Pray that God will continue to prepare them just as He is preparing you. Some of you are wondering what you will talk about when you meet them. How will you relate to someone who has experienced that level of success? And your angels are saying, stop overthinking it. The connection will be natural. You will not have to force conversation. There will be chemistry, compatibility, and most importantly, there will be the Holy Spirit guiding every interaction. You will be surprised at how much you have in common. You will be surprised at how easy it is. Because when God puts two people together, He does not make it difficult. He makes it divine. I also want to address those of you who are feeling unworthy. You are looking at your current situation and thinking, how could someone like that want someone like me? Maybe you are struggling financially. Maybe you are still healing from past trauma. Maybe you do not feel like you have anything to offer. Beloved, that is a lie from the pit of hell. You have everything to offer. You have a heart that loves God. You have a spirit that seeks truth. You have a light that cannot be dimmed. And that is worth more than all the money in the world. This person is not looking for perfection. They are looking for authenticity. They are tired of people who want them for their wallet. They are tired of shallow connections and fake smiles. They want someone who sees them, really sees them. And you, beloved, have the spiritual depth to do that. You have the discernment to look past the surface and connect with their soul. That is your superpower. Do not underestimate it. Let me also say this. Some of you watching this video are the billionaire soulmate. You are the one with the resources, and you are being led to someone older, someone wiser, someone who will bring balance and grounding to your life. If that is you, pay attention. This message is for you too. Do not disqualify someone because they are older or because they do not match the image you had in your mind. Trust that God knows what you need better than you do. I want to circle back to the location aspect because this is crucial. Your angels are emphasizing that you do not need to move cities. You do not need to relocate. This person is already where you are, but you may need to expand your radius. If you have been staying in the same few places, going to the same few spots, you need to venture out. Explore different parts of your city. Try new restaurants. Attend networking events. Go to community gatherings. Visit art galleries, bookstores, coffee shops in areas you do not usually go. Your angels will guide you. You will feel a pull. Honor that pull. And let me say something to those of you in smaller towns or cities. Do not think this message does not apply to you. Wealth is not limited to New York or Los Angeles or London. There are young millionaires and billionaires everywhere. In tech hubs, in oil towns, in real estate markets, in online businesses that can be run from anywhere. Your person is where you are. Do not let geography become an excuse for unbelief. Now, as we begin to close, I want to remind you of one more verse. Matthew chapter 7 verse 7 says, "Ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be opened to you." You have asked. Maybe not out loud, but in the quiet moments, in the lonely nights, in the whispered prayers, you have asked for love, for partnership, for someone who will walk with you in purpose. And heaven has heard you. The answer is already in motion. You are in the seeking phase now, which means you are close to the finding. Before you leave this video, I need you to do a few things. First, if you have not already liked this video, do it now. Your like is a declaration of faith. It is you agreeing with what heaven is doing. Second, I want you to go to the comments and type the words blessed and ready. This is your closing declaration. This is you telling the angels that you are in position, that you are expectant, that you are prepared to receive what God is sending. So go ahead and type it now. Blessed and ready. And finally, I want you to share this video. Send it to a friend who needs to hear this message. Post it on your social media. Let this be a seed you sow into someone else's life. Because when you become a vessel for someone else's blessing, you activate your own. When you help spread a message of hope, heaven takes note, and your angels move even faster on your behalf. I want you to know that I am praying for you. I am standing in agreement with you. I am believing with you that everything I have spoken over you today will come to pass. Not because of my words, but because of God's faithfulness. He is not a man that he should lie. What he has promised he will do. And he has promised you a love that reflects his love, a partnership that reflects his heart, a connection that will glorify his name. So walk forward with confidence. Walk forward with faith. Walk forward knowing that your younger billionaire soulmate is not a fantasy. They are a reality that heaven has already set in motion. They are in your city. They are living their life, completely unaware that their world is about to change the moment they meet you. And beloved, your world is about to change too. Do not give up. Do not settle. Do not allow disappointment or delay to steal your hope. You are so close, closer than you have ever been. And every day that passes is one day closer to the divine appointment that will shift everything. Your angels are working. Heaven is moving. And you, beloved, are about to step into a season of love, abundance, and supernatural alignment that will exceed anything you could have asked or imagined. I want to leave you with this final thought. You were not created to do life alone. You were created for connection, for partnership, for love that is pure and whole and rooted in divine purpose. And the person who is coming is not just a soulmate. They are a covenant partner, someone who will build with you, pray with you, dream with you, and walk with you into the fullness of everything God has called you to be. So get ready. Prepare your heart, guard your peace, stay in faith, and watch what God does. Because when heaven moves, it moves suddenly. One day you will be watching this video wondering when, and the next day you will be living the reality of everything I have spoken. That is how fast God can shift things. That is how suddenly he can turn it all around. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for trusting this process. Thank you for believing even when it seems impossible. Your faith is not in vain. Your hope is not misplaced. And your angels are cheering you on every step of the way. I will see you in the next video. But until then, walk in the fullness of who you are. Walk in the confidence of whose you are. And walk in the assurance that love, real love, divinely orchestrated love, is on its way to you right now. Remember to subscribe if you have not already. Turn on those notifications so you do not miss a single message that heaven has for you. And go type blessed and ready in the comments right now. Your declaration matters. Your faith matters. And you, beloved soul, matter more than you know. Heaven sees you. The angels are with you. And your billionaire soulmate is closer than you think. Get ready. Your life is about to change. Thank you for watching.